Right. Hey, y'all. Good morning. I am here early. I got to come and talk about something. I have got to talk about this, and I don't know if I want the bubbles or if I want this. I'm not sure. Uh, trying to find a. I'm trying to find. I'll use the bubbles. Screw it. Good morning, you guys. How are you? So I've got to come and say this, and I've been on YouTube for upwards to 10 years. Okay. I've been here more than 10 years. And what I want to say is that, even though, there's a lot of dysfunctional people on YouTube, we're still all family. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all here, even though some of us hate each other. Some of us love each other. Some of us, all have different relationships on here. And there are times when you can look at a person and you can look at their behavior and you can look at their actions, and they will have no idea how crazy they look. Now I know I've came on here and look crazy, but I'm up front with my crazy, and I will tell you that I'm crazy. I will tell you that I'm crazy, okay? But I'm not crazy in a murderous way. I'm not crazy in a sense where I'm going to hurt somebody. I'm not crazy in a sense where I'm going to abandon somebody that loves me. No, no. So when I see people posting stuff where they are totally playing victim, it just really irritates me. Really, it does, especially when I fought your battles with you. And YouTube is not a place for you to put all your problems on other people. And I've noticed that there are some people that are notorious for doing that. I'm a decent person. You see what I'm saying? I'm a good person. Actually, I'm more than decent. I'm a good person. Always have been. And, it is very hurtful to see somebody post things about me and then blame, like victim, like literally playing victim. YouTube people are not bad. The people that you chose to associate yourself with are the bad ones. If you choose to associate yourself with bad people and bad things happen to you, that's just the way of the world. That's the way that it works. What do you want people to do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you associate yourself with a group of horrible people, and when something horrible happens to you, you don't understand it and you're victim playing. I have said that. I told my cousins this when they were little. I told everybody this because they brag, oh, I hang with bad people. I hang with what do you think those bad people are gonna do to you one day? You know what irritates me more than anything is that I am a giving, very empathetic person. I am so good to the people that are in my life, and everybody knows that about me. That's why all of my children tell me that they love me every day. That's why people contact me every day searching and looking for me, because I am not a bad person. It's just not in my nature. I can do bad things. Everybody makes mistakes. Excuse me, y'all. My allergies are killing me this morning. Everybody makes mistakes, but you know, first of all, I don't understand why there are people that will say YouTube is a bad place or I'm not dealing with nobody from YouTube, but you're from YouTube. Come on now. If you were on YouTube, you're on YouTube as well. I just think that some people don't want to see the error to their own ways. It's not that bad. Admitting when you are wrong is not that bad. Good Lord. Just admit when you've done something wrong. You made a mistake. You were associating with bad people. You were doing bad things and bad stuff happened to you. Period. And there were good people that you may have done bad to, and those good people forgave you, and you're still playing victim. I just don't get it. I just do not get it. I really don't. I'm sorry, that kind of victim playing, there's got to be some misery that's going on in your mind for you to do that. And you know what? I couldn't imagine, being somebody that could not admit to their own faults. You brought it all on yourself. Even the stuff I've been going through for like maybe the past year, I've been putting myself through it. I've been putting myself through it, looking at that black sector. I've been self-harming myself by looking at that. That is when you become an adult and you take responsibility for your own actions. And the other adults, which nobody is perfect, they're going through it with you, and you go and you blame them, even though you've got people that are going through it with you and are there for you. It just baffles me. It really, really does. I am honestly like, I don't even know what to say about some people. I mean, accepting responsibility is so much better than sitting there looking like a crazy person. Oh, I've done all this bad stuff to people, but as soon as nothing happens to me, because literally nothing happened, literally nothing happened to this person, nothing. Do y'all understand me? Literally nothing. If anybody is able to play victim about YouTube, it would be me. I'm the one that had the police called to my house. I'm the one that's been swatted. I'm the one that has went through that. Why is it that being that I'm the one that has actually went through that, why is it that my mind is stronger than some people? So you're angry at everybody else except for yourself, which you need to be angry at yourself. You were the one associating with those people. You were given the opportunity to walk away from those people and live a better life. And you know what? And then you just want to hurt people that were there for you. Like I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And then literally will talk about you to other people about you being on YouTube or you meeting them from YouTube while talking to people on YouTube. It's like the person that's responding to your post is from YouTube. What are you doing? I just don't understand why people create their own freaking frustration. I'm an empathic person and I don't even play victim. When you stop playing victim, you'll be happier. Oh my God, I can't believe that I've been doing evil stuff for the past several years And then all of a sudden, evil is doing bad to me. Are you freaking kidding me? But see, that is when I will show up to your house and give you a spanking. Okay? Uh. See, this is how bad never goes away. When you can't reason with a situation, you don't understand that the reason why some bad stuff happened to you, which literally nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened to this person. This person was fully protected by his ancestors. Y'all, I swear, y'all know I can see everybody's spirits. Y'all know I can. This person literally has an entire army of spirits that are protecting this person. Not only did they protect you from any harm, but then they put you in the arms of the divine mommy, and you still don't appreciate it, and you still running around here playing victim, and literally they protected you. But I'm gonna say to this person's spirits, stop protecting them from that reality. Help them deal with that reality instead of playing victim. And then you're hurting everybody around you. And then you talking about me. What are you talking about? I loved and cared about you. Everybody on here. Well, not everybody can say that, because there's some people that are just freaking rude and evil on here, okay? I've got enemies on here, but this particular person has nothing to complain about. Literally, I loved him and literally gave him unconditional love. And for you to sit and wait a minute, it's my fault. It's so this is my fault. You're gonna put this on my shoulders, even though you and literally it's not like this, it's not like there was only one discussion. For years and years, when I would even talk to this person for even 5 minutes on the phone, I would tell this person, why don't you stop associating with that black sector? Why don't you stop doing that? I just can't with some people. I can't. And you know what? There's some people, they just don't want to be wrong. It's like, no, you are going, spirits, Archangel, what was that? Uriel, Azrael, Metatron, make this person see what they did wrong and give them some kind of foresight on it. Some kind of third eye wisdom. I'm blessing this person with wisdom. Are you serious? And you know what irritates me is that what irritates me, it's just irritating to me. I'm sorry, but some other female online is not worth my relationship. If I have a real life relationship with somebody, and I have a real life relationship with this person, and this person is trying to make it seem like I'm from YouTube, right? No, I'm a human being. I have a family. I've had a life. I'm not some kind of CGI technology. I'm a real person. And people know that about me. Trust me. I've had many, many people come over here to meet me, from the police to the, government officials and one other person, but that's just one other person. A couple of other people have actually seen me in the flesh, in person. So what, am I not a real person just because I'm on YouTube? Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's bad people that are on YouTube, but there's also good people like myself on YouTube, okay? And I'm like, are you serious right now? There's good people that are on YouTube. It's just that you chose to associate yourself with the bad people because for some reason I don't know, maybe you're bored with good people, like doing good stuff bores you. So at any opportunity, if you know that you have the opportunity to do something evil, you're going to take it, and you take some kind of joy and pleasure out of hurting people that love you, and you're still doing it to other people. You're still doing it to the people in your life. That's not right. Thank you, Robin's Rams readings. I appreciate it. Hey, Julia Butterfly. Hello, Eastside Herald. I swear to y'all, it's just so frustrating. And I think it's paranoia. Because even if you, guys, I swear, I can't even really talk too much because then I'm going to give away who I'm talking about, which some of you already know who I'm talking about. And it's an extremely narcissistic person. And I'm sorry to narcissistic people. We love you. Even though you're freaking narcissistic, we still love you. So for you to just continue to send us through this is wrong. So I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, I'm not going to sit up here and talk about narcissistic people as if they're not people too. They are people too. So we're sitting here going through this with you, talking about you constantly, trying to get you to wake up to that fact. But where are you? Like where are you in your mind to where you can just hurt people that love you and then switch it around, play victim, and make yourself the victim when you're victimizing so many people? I just don't. This is the reason why I'm not going to practice black magic except for breakup work. Breakup work is very necessary. I don't care what nobody says. And I did my own breakup just recently. But you know what, guys? I'm going to tell y'all what kind of girlfriend I am. I'm not going to necessarily leave you unless you hit me. But I'm not going to necessarily leave you and not come back to you. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So like if I get upset about something and you're ignoring it or something, then the type of woman that I am is that I will try to sit down and talk to you about it because I'm just a very honest person. But I feel strongly that people should break up on their own accord, like several times a day if necessary. Because if you end that cycle, I feel like it's where you can end a cycle. And this is actually where I think narcissistic people can have a normal life. I really do, because okay, I'm kind of narcissistic. There's like a part of me that's a narcissist. There is. We all have narcissism in us because we have to be able to protect ourselves. But when it gets to the point where you are hurting the people that love you, to the point where you are like removing yourself from their lives, you're removing your support from their lives, and you're not talking to them, and you know that those people miss you. You know that those people just want to talk to you. Like that's where you're doing self-harm. You think you hurting that other person, but you hurting yourself. You are. You're hurting yourself, and nobody is fooled. Everybody knows that evidently you must be suffering in some way, and you've got to accept that you need people. Narcissistic people act like they don't need nobody. Yeah, you do. You need somebody. Everybody needs somebody. So I don't even want to hear it. But anyway, it just really makes me mad when I fight. I'm so angry right now, you guys. I'm really angry right now because I fought this person's demons with them and for them, and they're blaming me for it. Even though this person chose their association. Then you associate with bad people that mean you no good and they're doing work on you, but you wake up in the morning and you blame it on Jamila. Like, okay, I will admit I put a hex on my ex, but I did. I put a hex on him just yesterday. I reversed it, even though I shouldn't have, because nobody should protect you from realizing the truth. Nobody should. That's crazy. That's crazy. In the meantime, I know you miss me. You can't fool me because I don't miss somebody that don't miss me. I don't. I don't miss people that don't miss me. I don't love people that don't love me. And I don't think about people that ain't thinking about me. So now it's like you're in your head. You're taking the both of us through some kind of freaking torture chamber. Why? For what? What is the whole point of this? And I'm asking people like that to realize the truth today. And I don't, I think Mercury in retrograde kind of protects people from stuff like that because it's like you are in a freaking delusion. And I'm sitting up here and I'm looking at you and I'm thinking, I sacrificed a lot for you. If somebody is willing to make sacrifices for you, man, you can't. I swear to God, I miss this dude so much that I can't even breathe. I can't even breathe. It's not, you know what, Robin? It's not even about being used. But if you do use my energy, can you please be appreciative of it? Can you do that? Can you appreciate it? Can you appreciate like the fact that somebody actually stood up with you and fought your battles with you, not just on YouTube, not just making a damn YouTube video. I'm talking about actually talking to this person's spirits, battling with their demons, negotiating with their demons. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's a lot about this spiritual stuff. And see, this is the whole thing about it. I'm already pissed off about the fact that there are some people that don't deal with their spirits at all. They just get to be in the fucking matrix. They don't have to deal with nothing at all. They don't have to face no truth. They don't have to do nothing. They just live in a lie. It makes me mad. It does. So when you negotiate with somebody's demons, because you know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. My demons that are on here, I learned to do the dance with them. I learned that. I had to. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was a little like codependent on somebody else, but that's the way that it's supposed. I think in a certain way, that's the way that it's supposed to be. And I haven't really been feeling anybody sending me any negative energy. I will admit to that. I have not felt that way. Now, I no, let me take that back. Somebody did something and the cards confirmed it. And we all know who it is. I actually threw the cards on this person last night. did the reversal of the work that they did, and sent it back to them 100-fold with the curse of empathy. I will put a curse of empathy on you to make you feel what you made other people feel. Yes, I will do that to you. There is a person that follows me around and tries to screw up every freaking holiday, and they're actually doing spiritual work on it. So, guys, guess what? Like 2 to 3 days before every holiday, I have to light a candle to block that person's intent. I have learned that. I learned that about my birth. This person, and I think it's a Jehovah's Witness or it's a group. Because how this one person do that by themselves? So this person basically is doing spiritual work to ruin every holiday that I have, and they managed to ruin 4th of July. And some other stuff came out of it that was harmful. All that stuff is being reversed, is being sent back to you, blah, blah, blah. You an idiot for even sending that energy to me, okay? So whoever you are, you and spirit, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When we throw these cards, that's why people use their cards. Let me show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all exactly who it was, and I know who it was. I know exactly who it was, and no, I don't want to be with this person. I don't. I don't want to be with this person at all. Spirit guides, show me again who was it that threw that negative energy for the 4th of July at me. It was actually several people. Let me show y'all how this works. Show me the people again, spirits. Cards is falling out. Hold on. Okay, so we got the 2 of Cups. So there was a couple. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. The universe gave me a little bit of negative karma, but that's okay because I was dealing with somebody else's negative karma. Because I don't do stuff to people. Okay, see, there's the group. 3 women. Okay. And see, let me show y'all who the folks are. Let me show y'all who they are. This Queen of Pentacles right here came out last night. See, I can take all of these cards. This was their intent. The 8 of Cups, the 8 of Swords. Okay, that's their intent. This is the people that did it. Well, it was partially me and this other person that did it. That's the couple. Me and him are the couple. Whoever this Page of Pentacles is, this 10 of Wands, this 3 of Cups, and this Queen of Pentacles. Y'all know I can take this card, this card, this card, and even this card, even any energy that's coming from the universe, because the universe, I create the universe. The universe don't create me, I create the universe. Okay? And this page, y'all know I can take all of these tarot cards and put them just literally underneath a candle, and all of your bad energy is going to get sent back to you. So tarot cards are not just for divination. Tarot cards is to get the person. This is the person. I do this all the time with my enemies. I will throw the cards. You'll come out in my cards, and I'll put you under a candle. So I'm glad I got all my client work done yesterday, because I'm going to be doing some work today. Today is war day. Okay, but let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all this. You have to put up spiritual protection if you're going to be on YouTube. You can't just run around here and associate with bad people like a freaking stupid, okay? Like a freaking stupid head, and then expect nothing bad to happen to you. And you know what? When God teaches you that lesson, you are actually very, very blessed. Okay? You are very, very blessed when God curses you. Let me tell you. So I'm very, very upset about the fact that somebody that I met from YouTube is trying to act like I'm just somebody from YouTube. Are you stupid? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not just somebody from YouTube. I'm a real human being. I'm a person. And see, while this person was running around here trying to act like he was talking to the TV people, now it becomes real to you. Now, the people that you actually hurt and the wrong that you did to others, this is becoming very real to you. I believe that this is like a path of healing, but it is very frustrating for you to waste our time that we could be spending together on this damn narcissism, on this avoidance, on this escape from reality that makes no sense. So you rather live in a reality where I don't love you, where I'm your enemy. You rather live in a reality where I'm just some YouTube person other than living in the reality of our love. And see, I understand that this is the result of that breakup work. Guys, I've had people doing breakup work. That's why I'm not bringing my relationship to YouTube anymore. I've had people doing breakup work. I've had people on YouTube that practice witchcraft that attack every holiday. So now I know that I have to literally do a ritual to protect every holiday. And see, I'm thinking that it's coming from some damn Jehovah's Witness group because that don't make no sense because I'm not a Jehovah's Witness at all. In fact, y'all know I had a Jehovah's Witness that came by here like 3 months ago that literally tried to get into my house. They had that pamphlet pointed so deeply into the door that it was literally in my house. Like I thought this person had came in the house. Like, damn, did you come in the house and open the door and leave this thing in here because it was halfway in the house? This is why I don't get involved with religious groups like that. The only thing they create is division. I've been sitting over here brokenhearted since the 4th of July for no reason, literally because people can't move on with their life. But it'll be reversed. Like everything that you did will be reversed. And my entire existence, like everything, because I got everything that I need. I got clients, I got money, I got food, I got air in my lungs, so I'm not dying. But the one thing that these people kept trying to do was break me up from my dude, and they know that I love him. You know what I'm saying? He knows that. He's heard me say that publicly. And see, I'm not stupid like a lot of people. I'm sorry, guys. If a man loves you, he just loves you. So whenever they do stupid stuff, like women, you will survive and you will have less heartache if you just understand, what you deserve and your power. And it really ain't got nothing to do with your power, but just listen to your heart and believe what it tells you. Okay? Because when somebody loves us, we know it. That's just the bottom line. This is the reason why there's a lot of women that are in love because you know what I'm saying? So You're not going to convince me that you don't love me. You love me. You just want to hurt me. You know that I love you and you love me and you like to hurt the people that you love. That's the truth about that. It's some people out there that just love hurting the people that they love, and including themselves. But like, I truly believe that there's a thin line between love and hate. So sometimes, especially if it's a Gemini that has like this love-hate relationship for themselves. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. When a person has negative karma like that, and this is what God is telling me, you need to, you know, maybe you need to sit there and suffer for a few days. And maybe that other person doesn't necessarily need to suffer with you. They don't need to suffer with you. You know what I'm saying? But they do. They usually do. They usually do end up suffering with you. So this person that I love is basically like trying to mentally torture me and narcissistically abuse me based upon what? Based upon the bad people that you shouldn't have been hanging around in the first place. Robbins, it's not just that, it's the actual fact that when you fall in love with somebody, you want to be with them as much as possible. And missing somebody is the truth. Like when you literally need that person to like hold you and to be there with you, and this don't have nothing to do with no codependency. Because if you are not a codependent person, more than likely you're not experiencing codependency. Because I'm not a codependent person. I was single for years. So basically, like whatever, and you're right about the psychic cords, but like when somebody gets used to somebody being there, and then all of a sudden they're not there, and it's like, yeah, but you know what? And I think this is the reason why women will go and do intranquil love spells on men. Now I'm starting to realize that, because how dare you try to avoid this at this moment when I haven't seen you, smelled you, hugged you, kissed you, or anything in days, and you expect somebody to sit up here and feel sorry for you. See, that is what makes me want to heck somebody, because it's like you got to invoke emotion in that person. You see what I'm saying? And that's when you start to conjure up the devil and stuff. And that's not right. Which is, okay, the female version of the devil is Lilith. Okay, you know how in the Bible it says that the devil was was a beautiful angel in heaven that was casted out by God because he didn't want to do everything that God told him to do, right? And so Lilith didn't want to be with Adam. So Lilith is like the female devil, because she went and fought for her freedom, and she still is. And there's nothing wrong with having freedom of choice. You know what I'm saying? But when you choose to love somebody and you like, well, I'm not going to stop loving you just because we had a fucking argument. I don't stop loving people just because we have an argument or a disagreement. That nuh-uh. That's just not how it works. I'm sorry, buddy. And my spirits is on their way over there to jump inside of your heart chakra, literally. And I don't care if it hurts because sometimes love is supposed to hurt. But I'm not going to sit up there and let nobody just discount me as some freaking YouTube person. I don't think so. The reason why I love you is because you love me. And the reason why I'm thinking about you is because you're thinking about me and you love me and you miss me. So the reason why I miss you is because you miss me, but yet we got to go through self-torture. Even though, why do people do that? That's just like that crazy person that was in that movie called Angels and Demons. This crazy person, and he was like beating himself with like a whip. He was beating himself. Why would you do that? Why are you beating yourself up? Why are you punishing yourself? I'm so angry about it, y'all. I really am. And sometimes you just gotta let stuff run its course. I don't know. I think that I would rather, if somebody had very negative karma, I would rather clear out their karma and then I'd rather clear out their karma. And then even if I had to live in some kind of weird fantasy world, I would rather live there in my mind instead of, you know what I'm saying, having to go through stuff like that because I'm just sitting up here thinking to myself, like, I don't care what I'm gonna tell y'all something. I guess I am a little narcissistic, but I just believe in love. And if I got upset with you now, if I run you over in the car or shoot you or stab you, then that's not right. Okay, then I can't say this. But if I say something to you, or if I'm upset with you about something, or if I do something that you don't like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think once you become physical with a person, it's over. Because I've been in a relationship that was abusive, and I swear to y'all, as soon as he hit me, and it wasn't like a love tap. It was like it was bad. It was really, really bad. So I lose interest. I fall completely out of love with somebody that hits me. You know what I'm saying? Like beat you like you a man or something. Because I know a lot of y'all women out there, but when it's some serious stuff going on, you don't just sit up there and abandon the person that loves you, and then you knowing that this person is going to want to come back. And how long are you going to abandon me? How long are you going to abandon the person that loves you and do them wrong? What are you doing? That's crazy. And then another thing, if you're another love interest, okay, and you're not in a position to be with that person, like you're literally somewhere else, why are you trying to imprison people? Yeah, I got a lot of work to do against folks today because I done had enough of this crap. And I done seen this person come up way too many times in my readings, and it's been over for at least a year. So you need to get the hell away from me. I'm sorry. Somebody leave me for a year. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to move on. Somebody abandoned me for an entire year, or it's just been over for a year. And I can't stand people that do stuff out of jealousy. That really irritates me so bad. I got folks doing work on me that are married. What so it's okay for you to be married and have somebody, but I'm supposed to sit up here and be alone for the rest of my life? So I've got at least 5 or 6 men doing work on me on a regular basis because they don't want to see me with nobody else. But then again, they don't want to see me happy. They don't want to be with me. They with other people. I can see one of my exes and he just recently got married. And you still thinking about me? And you just got married and you still thinking about me? How selfish can you get? And I can't wait until these energies go back. I am going to pray over this candle. I did a reversal candle because y'all do realize that for the first time in my life, I was in love. For like the very first time in my life, I was in love with somebody. And right now, he's like treating me like shit and not talking to me because I got angry. For the very first time in my life, I was in love with somebody. Because back when I was young and still sleeping, I mean, the children that I had out of that situation are very real, and I love them to the end of the moon and back, to the end of the universe and back. I love my kids more than anything in this world. You know what I'm saying? But when I was asleep, like when I was in that state of existence where I was asleep, when I actually fell in love with somebody while I was conscious and awoke, like that is very, very real. And you wake up every morning thinking about that person, like, where the hell are you? And why are you trying to pretend like you don't love me? And even if you tell me that you don't love me, I know that you lying. It's just crazy. You know what? I think that witchcraft is the best thing. I'm just gonna tell y'all that. Because I know how to do breakups on folks. Really, to be honest with you, I don't do all that who shot John. Y'all gonna fight and y'all gonna have some issues and he gonna hate you. Well, no, because hate is a very powerful emotion, okay? When I do breakup work, I do straight to the point. I don't even put extra stuff on it. I don't put hate. I don't put jealousy. I don't put none of that stuff on it. It's over. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? So for some reason, this person, whoever this was that did, breakup work, it's like, and I'm the type of person to where I know when you're doing a ritual on me. And this one was a really good one because I got tied up, y'all. I did. I got tied up. I felt like I was actually possessed on the 4th of July. And that can happen with mediums. And, if I'm a witch and you're not understanding me, y'all remember when, I don't know if it's any True Blood fans out there, but y'all remember when Jessica and Hoyt were together. And by the way, they ended up together at the end of the show, which was amazing because anyway. But y'all remember how Jessica um would glamour Hoyt a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because she was a vampire and he was having issues with that or whatever. Sometimes he was having issue with that because she wanted to blood from other people sometime. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, but she would actually glamour him and he would try to fight through her glamour. But when you do witchcraft, it's the same thing. It's like, why is it that, and then for people to think that witches don't have no pain and that you can just and see, that's ignorance. Because I had somebody yesterday that told me, this is a guy that has been stalking me for years, named Bruno Insight. Y'all pray. I want all of my peeps out there to pray Bruno Insight's energy away with me today. Pray for us because we are still under attack. We've been under attack since the 4th of July. And this man that I love, that I know loves me, is ignoring me. He's blocking me and doing so. I need prayer right now. Seriously, I was going to title this video Prayers Needed. So I don't mind asking the universe for help. I really don't. And I don't mind asking YouTube for help because I'm not stupid. I know that there are a lot of people on YouTube that support me, that actually supported the decisions that I made for myself that were better for me. So that's why I'm asking for prayer. But this guy came to me and said, you don't deserve love. And I think it's because I practice witchcraft and this person is a complete freaking nutcase. You realize how many people I have helped? Yeah, y'all need to pray for me and Mike. Y'all need to pray for us. And you know what's so contradictory about these people is they will say, oh, well, it's all about forgiveness and it's all about this and that and it's all about that. But then when people actually forgive each other and make peace with each other, they have a problem with it. So because I'm a witch, I don't deserve to be loved. And I deserve to be heartbroken and have the man that I love snatched away from me, even though he's still there. It's like he's behind some kind of glass door or something, and I can't get to him. Like, that's not right. Y'all need to pray that me and Mike get back together. Thank you, Latanya. Y'all need to pray that these people don't win because they literally are the most disgusting people. I believe that it's Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm not even going to lie to you. I believe that these are Jehovah's Witnesses. I've had Jehovah's Witnesses stalking me for like the past few years. And Jehovah's Witnesses are known to stalk people. But it's a cult because they also try to take you away from your family. They try to make you feel bad about yourself. And Jehovah's Witnessing is sucky. They are sucky. They are very, 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 very bad people. There's a Jehovah's Witness church, a curse? Wow. I didn't know that there was a, wait a minute, were you a Jehovah's Witness? Yeah, I'm telling y'all that I know for a fact, and I've had people coming to me saying, "Oh, this person ain't good enough for you," and da 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 da. It's like, who the hell are you to judge who's good enough for me? Who are you to judge who's good enough for me? Because and talking about, well, he this and he that, and then people going to him saying, well, she ain't good enough, and she this and she that. You know what I'm saying? If people love each other, leave them the hell alone. And I know for a fact that that man loves me. And you know why they were so triggered by my birthday is because they're Jehovah's Witness. They don't celebrate their birthday. It's a death cult. It's another stupid cult. So they really started stalking us, like when he bought me balloons and stuff for my birthday. And when he bought me breakfast for my birthday, they began to stalk us even more. Because I'll be telling y'all that y'all enemies are not people that are necessarily online. Your enemies are behind the scenes doing shit. I know that for a fact. I don't care what. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care what an intent that a man thinks that he has. Love is love, and it don't matter. I don't care what your intent was. Your intent changed at some point. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if, even if you was a bad person before I fell in love with you, or before, even if we had a bad time, it's still the point that we fell in love. It don't matter what happened in the past. It does not matter what people think. If you love me and I love you, that's all that fucking matters. It don't matter if me and you had an argument or we were fighting or whatever. And for me, I'm not gonna sit around and wait for somebody forever. Cause like usually after a week or so, I'm done. And then sometimes 3 days, like after 3 days, if I ain't heard from you, I just disconnect myself from you, because I'm not gonna sit up there and continue to hurt. Nobody deserves to sit up there and continue to hurt over nobody. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, look, it still doesn't matter at the end of the day. Even a year or two from now, the only thing that I'm going to remember is the fact that I loved you. I'm not going to remember all of that other stuff. So why does any of it even freaking matter? Hit dogs always holler. And you know what? I'm going to say this to you, Mystic Queen. You need to get over it. For some reason, this woman has this obsession with me being in love with this man that I can't see, can't touch, can't kiss, can't do nothing. This man that is behind bars that I've been, disassociated with for over a freaking year. And then you going to come in my freaking chat room, heifer? That's why all that negative energy that you sent to me is being sent back to you, and you better hope that your marriage don't go under, honey. This person that just came in the chat room that y'all just saw, everybody that's watching the chat, this person that just came in the chat room was actually on another person's platform trying to proclaim my love for somebody else. Who the fuck are you to say that I love somebody else when I don't? And then to say, oh, this other person is cuter than this person. And look, I am not no freaking idiot. I'm not going to sit up there and hold on to somebody and actually love. And to be honest with you, I don't share that opinion that that person is cuter or whatever. No, the person that I'm in love with, that's who I adore. That's who I want to be with. So this person, and she mad, and you was probably the person that did that work. Baby, you got that work coming back to you. You got that work coming back to you, hon. Please believe it. You don't, as a woman, you don't have the right, whatever. Look at this stupid woman. This woman is stupid. Girl, bye. Your little antics and y'all little coven or whatever y'all doing, all that stuff is headed back to you heifers. Facts. So don't come back up in here with that. And you know what? At the end of the day, for some reason, y'all jealous of me. So I don't even want to hear it, Mystic Queen. And you know it's coming back to you. You already know. You already know, hon. If I wasn't concerned about those two other women, why should you as a woman? Girl, bye. Y'all in that coven did some fake breakup work or some. Girl, that stuff is being reversed and sent back to you. And whenever my spirits do work, they do work. So you don't have the right to claim my heart and claim who I love. And that's what this person did. To the point where it created trust issues in my relationship for some reason. So I don't even want to hear it, girl. You gonna get yours and you gonna get yours good. Let me let you talk. I unblocked you. Go ahead and talk. Talk in front of all of my viewers and everybody that's here to support me. What'd you say? I don't have no self-esteem. Oh, okay. Okay. But explain to me since when did love have anything to do with it? And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Unless that person tells me that they have someone else, why would I go by what some freaking female says in a chat room? No, it ain't nobody else but me. So what else you gotta say? What else you gotta say? Because I unblocked you. Go ahead and say what you had to say. Huh? Go ahead and say what else you had to say, hon. If I wasn't concerned about those women at all, why should you be? Yeah, Latanya, it wasn't normal. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. This person, I'm going to tell you what it is, Stephanie. This person is jealous of me. And a person that's jealous of you is going to do all kind of stuff. It is not my fate or my destiny to be with somebody that's going to be locked up for 10 plus years. That's not my fate or destiny, honey. And you had the audacity, this woman had the audacity to be on somebody else's platform on YouTube trying to proclaim my love for somebody else. And I'm sitting here listening to it. And I'm like, what? You mentioned him on Elm City show, Mystic Queen. You mentioned him talking about, let me tell you something. See, this is where I'm a girl, I got you. You mentioned him on Elm City show. I went on that show under a troll account and said that Jamila don't have feelings for that person no more that you mentioned, and you know who it was. I actually trolled that account myself and somebody blocked me. So you're not going to make me be with somebody that's a prisoner that I can't actually be with. That's not what was meant to be. If it were meant for me to be with that person would not be in prison. Well, Mystic Queen, you know that we can't play it back because M City took down those shows that you did. Thank you, 7 Beautiful Empress 7. Thank you. It has everything to do with your comment because you tried to interfere with me and Mike's relationship by doing that. And then also, I know that you're a witch, and I know that you've been running around here with that coven trying to do work on me, but that's okay because your coven is not more powerful than me. You was sitting on her show talking about who I love, and I'm sitting up here in love with this person that you felt, he's this and he's that, and girl, bye. You know what? You're not gonna be a voodoo. You're not gonna be nothing. You didn't have no right to interfere with my relationship at all. I had to say that. Yeah, she is a demon and a devil. And I knew when I saw you like talking like that, it's like, who are you to say who I love? Yeah, I may have liked that person at some point, but I have moved on. I have moved on, and you don't have the right to sit up there. Me and Mike were happy until you heifers started interfering. He ain't how he played me. How he played me. How did he play me exactly, Mr. Queen? Were you here with us? Were you involved? Were you around us? Have you ever met us in person? Also, I don't care what he was saying out of stupidity to that not out of stupidity, but out of ignorance. I don't care what he was saying to the black sector. The black sector is not real. He can say whatever he wants to say to you. I know how he feels about me because I was with him. So what you talking about? He played me. How he played me exactly? Give me an example. Spill your tea, hun. Spill your tea in the chat. Spill your tea in the chat, hun. We all know that he didn't mean what he said to her. Me and him actually talked about that. We actually talked about that. So what are you talking about? You were on M City show trying to say that I'm in love with that De Niro dude, and I'm not. You were doing that. And you don't know my life. You don't talk to who I talk to. And I didn't, it's like, people just want to cast their own narrative. You just want to speak your own narrative, and you have no idea what's going on in my life. So you had no right to sit up there and say, child, honey, let me tell you, if he got out of jail next week, she'd be trying to be out with him. No, I wouldn't actually. No, I wouldn't. But it is what it is, honey. Okay, I'm a practitioner. So if I want whatever, you are casting your own narrative. He could do whatever he wanted to do with other women. That don't matter to me. That didn't matter to me. It's if you don't have the right to judge, if I'm happy with what's happening in my private life with Mike, you don't have the right to do what you did, and you know what you did, and the cards have already shown me what you did. Yeah, they already showed me what you did. So it is what it is. Let me tell you something. If he's with me every single day, let me give you some advice, okay, hun? Because clearly your self esteem must be low. If a man is with you every day and doing for you, what difference does it make whatever crap he talks to another woman? Explain that to us. Quit trying to deflect from the statement. Now you're trying to use like are you trying to use me and Mike's relationship for advertising now? Okay, honey, trust me. I got you. I got you. Mhm. Clearly you're not taken care of enough. You were up until 5 a.m. talking about me, hun. Nobody's fooled by that. You're not taken care of. You're not happy, Christy. Nothing of that is the truth. Honey, there's no way that a woman that is in love and married and taken care of is up for 3 hours. You realize that you were up for 3 hours until 5 a.m. on the Elm City show talking about me. So you're not taken care of and married. I don't believe that you're married. And if you are married, you're not happy. Matter of fact, I tell you what then. Since you decided to cast judgment on me and Mike, I'm going to cast judgment on you and your relationship, honey. So maybe you and your husband need a dose of your own medicine. Uh-huh. Yeah, you are. You were online. It doesn't matter, honey. I speak truth. I'm speaking truth. And clearly, a hit dog hollered in the chat. I can speak on what I want to speak on, honey. And just because you're not sharing it with YouTube does not mean that you're happy or taken care of. Because we all can tell that you're not happy and taken care of because you were upset about Mike Mills buying me a balloon. If you were happy with your life, Christy, you would not have been so angry about Mike Mills buying me balloon and breakfast, honey. So stop it. So stop it. Any of you that are on here chasing me around, stalking me around, being nosy, wondering what's going on between me and Mike, including you, Cora, none of y'all have the right to speak because y'all were involving yourselves in my affairs. So stop it. And you already know that me and Mike are going to be back together, right? Yeah, you did. You went on that. I heard you talking about. She was like, you over there eating McDonald's, baby. I got this and I got that. You know what? Girl, bye. You know you full of it. Stop it. And honey, the only person that was made a fool out of is you. I'm a very honest person. I can admit to what's going on between me and him. Okay. Now, what I will tell you, hun, is that now that everybody is bearing witness to your fucking treachery as a supposed woman, you not only are you gonna get that damn work, you're gonna get that work, hun. All right, see you later, Robin's Realm readings. I got you, Mystic Queen. I got you. I got you, hun. I got you. Keep in mind, I got a picture of you and your husband, honey. I got pictures of y'all. Uh-huh. And I don't believe that I don't believe that. I believe it's something else. I don't believe that you're happy or married, hun. Just telling you. Oh, honey, trust me, I got plenty of backbone, self-esteem, self-worth, all of that. You were the one that felt your life was worthless enough to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning talking about me and my affairs. Okay. You the one that don't have enough going on in your life to not be trying to involve yourself in my affairs and getting involved in my business. Thank you, Seven Beautiful. Thank you. Honey, I don't sit and stalk women online all day. You do. So where's the backbone not at? Where is the backbone not located at? Hmm? Am I online at 5 o'clock in the morning discussing your personal relationship? I'm not talking about what you saw on YouTube. I'm talking about what was happening behind the scenes. Do I involve myself in your affairs? No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't know about those other people. I don't even watch or tune in to any of those people. Those people are nobodies to me. But you are a witch. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. You ain't going to get nothing from involving yourself in my affairs. You're not going to get anything, honey. You know what you need to do? You need to learn something called marketing and advertising. That's what you need to do. That's what you heifers need to learn. I have every right to display my relationship as I see fit. You did not have the right to come online and tell lies. This is nothing against De Niro Red, but I don't want to be with him anymore. I fell in love with Mike. That is the way it's supposed to be. You are not supposed to be trying to interfere. And that's okay, though, because even though you interfere, me and Mike are going to get back together. Period. And I'm going to tell you something else. Every time y'all do this, or like literally we just get closer. I'm just thinking about the makeup sex right now. I'm thinking about it. So I'm not worried about you, hun. You mentioned him in the last conversation. You mentioned him in the last conversation that you had because you were trying to plant a seed of destruction. And that is not going to destroy my relationship with Mike, just to let you know. Okay. So it doesn't matter if I was with Mike and I was this whatever I was to him. If I was happy with it, why do you feel that it is your business? Exactly, Stephanie. It's a shame people can't have a peaceful life without someone speaking negative toward them. Exactly. No, you wasn't just roasted. You wasn't roasting, honey. You were trying to put doubt in my relationship with Mike. You were trying to make him think that I wanted De Niro, which I don't. Mystic Queen, you say that about every man. You said the same thing about De Niro. You said the same thing about my baby daddy. You said the same thing about my ex that's still stalking me. You say everybody don't want me. Do you think that I gotta go by what you say? Yeah. People can't stay out of other people's business, Helen. They can't. They can't do it. Mm-hmm. Girl, bye. You know what you've been doing. And I'm gonna tell you something, Mystic Queen, while you've been in the background doing stuff and trying to affect us. I saw it in the cards, girl. I saw it. I saw that somebody was doing work on me and Mike. And I'm gonna tell you something. Unless you getting paid for that, you had no right to do that. That's what you did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm in a delusion, but y'all are two people that sit and think and talk about me all day, every day. Sure, sure, I'm in a delusion, but you know what? My delusion had nothing to do with you, did it? Did my delusion or my illusionary relationship with Mike Mills have anything to do with you? No, it didn't. It did none. It had nothing to do with you. Okay. And then I saw y'all in the chat room talking about she's gonna go back to Kansas City. And y'all been trying to do that too. You mean y'all need to stop. Well, you know what? Your opinion obviously doesn't matter. Obviously, your opinion doesn't matter. It doesn't. Okay. And it's okay for me to be in a delusion as long as my delusion doesn't involve you. I agree, Helen. I agree with you. Amen. She's jealous of my life because she ain't got it. She wants what you got and she can't have it. That's why she bothers you. You're right. Because me and Mike actually do have something good with each other. She the one crying but screaming at me. She's happy, but it's all good. No, I'm not happy right now, Mystic Queen. You know why? Because me and my dude ain't getting along right now. I already said that. I already said that we not getting along. I already said that me and Mike got into it and that Mike is mad at me. But he's not mad at me because he's mad at me. It's basically fake and spiritually induced. And that's why I had to girl by. Well, then why are you here, Cora? Why are you here? Why are you here? I'm woman enough to admit that right now I'm not happy because me and Mike broke up. Can you admit that? Can you admit that you're not happy? Huh? I know that he'll come back to me. That's not no problem. But the fact that we have had all this shit going on, it is what it is, girl. I'm gonna get rid of her because she's just talking in circles. She's talking in circles. Yeah, I was happy when I was with Mike until you bitches tried to interrupt it. Yep, I was very happy with what me and Mike had. So now you're going to talk in riddles? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to talk in riddles? Okay. So anyway, y'all, yeah, but on to what I was talking about. These are a group of people. I truly believe that they do practice witchcraft. I do. I do believe that. And they do stupid stuff all the time. And my whole thing about it is that you don't realize the energy and the time that you are wasting. It was very insulting for you to be sitting on there trying to say that I want to be with a man that is locked up in prison. It's not that I have anything against that person. I'm not even speaking out against that person. I'm not even saying nothing about that person. But let's keep it entirely real. That situation is over. Girl, I definitely don't want Mike if that's what you mean. Child, please. Now I know you're delusional. Did nobody say you wanted nobody? Did nobody say that? But I think that you would still like to have the happiness that we had because we were happy together. It's just all it is to it. So, but it is what it is. Like I said, I think that at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. It does. Everything happens for a reason. But y'all need to quit interfering because y'all, listen, let me say this to YouTube. This woman, Cora, and a couple of other witches was doing breakup work on me and Mike every single day. Can you not admit that in the chat, Cora? And oh girl, Mystic Queen, can y'all not admit that y'all were doing work on me and Mike every single day? But Mystic Queen, you don't know the truth. You said that I was in love with De Niro Red. So you don't know the truth, honey. So you're not a very reliable source of information. Y'all not a very reliable source of information. Okay? Y'all not. You see how you don't know what you're talking about? You notice that? Your information is outdated. Clearly, you're not a psychic. Maybe you're a voodoo, but you're not a psychic. So if you could go on a public platform, make a complete fool of yourself. That's what you did. You went on a platform and made a fool of yourself, Mystic Queen, by saying that I was in love with somebody that I'm not in love with. You have no idea how I feel about Mike Mills. Well, you do now. And still in your mind, you think just because Mike Mills is dark skinned that I don't love him. That's what's in your mind. Oh, there's no way that she love him. He's dark skinned and he's so and so and so. Uh-huh. So if you thought that I was in love with somebody that I haven't spoken with in over a year and you were given outdated information, how the hell could y'all possibly even know the truth? How could you even possibly think that anybody could rely on your information? I mean, I will admit, and I'll throw y'all a couple of clients, but they more than likely they gonna come to me because y'all are very unethical. Very unethical. So you're not gonna get no business because of this. Y'all did a number on me and Mike's relationship. Yeah, this last time for this whole 4th of July thing, y'all did a number. Y'all did a breakup. Y'all did some breakup work that led us to breaking up temporarily. It's not over forever. Y'all do understand that. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Well, Cora, you may not have done the work, but somebody on here did. And I could feel y'all trying to break us up every single day. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. No, honey, the skin tone, what are you talking about? That's the reason why y'all think that this other guy is better than Mike because he's light skinned. Y'all think that. Old girl thought that too, and she was pretending to be his friend. Uh-huh. Y'all know y'all busted, and that's why y'all in the chat room explaining. Now, honey, I don't have no preference for any kind of skin tone. So don't try to put that off on me. Okay. Skin tone has nothing to do with how I feel about Mike. And skin tone had nothing to do with how I felt about De Niro when I did, but I don't feel anything for him anymore. I never met him. I don't know him. So I'm sorry, hon. And quit trying to use people. Yeah, you would diss him for being dark skinned just to get your way. That's the kind of games that women like you play, Mystic Queen. But I've realized that you are emotionally detached. You're a very emotionally detached woman. Okay. So of course, hey smarty girl, of course you would have no understanding of what I'm talking about. So you knew that I was going to talk about this today, right? Because you and old girl used me for advertisement, and that's where y'all going to have life messed up. Okay, first of all. Second of all, nobody's going to come to you to get your breakup work. Nobody. Okay, because y'all did a breakup on me and Mike, but we're still together and we still love each other. So now what? Yeah, he's mad at me and he's like being weird, but we're going to get back together. You do know that, right? Mhm. You know you got that coming, Mystic Queen. The only difference between you and me is that you want to break up with your man. You don't want that man. You don't want him. So I'm gonna return you the favor since you was trying to break up me and Mike. I'm gonna return that favor to you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, the elder that's initiating you needs to do a better fucking job than to have their initiate online talking crazy about people and trying to involve yourself in affairs that are none of your business. So now you're going to have to go back to your elder and say, well, Jamila was able to do waze, X, Y, and Z to me. And why was she able to do this to me? And you understand that it was your karma. Because you got that comment. No, you didn't just give an opinion, honey. I saw it in the cards that you did some work and you also are obsessed with me. You're just as obsessed with me as the other female. You're very obsessed with me. And see, I don't pay no attention to you heifers. You had me food last year. You obsessed with me, girl. And that's sad. You need to be obsessed with your husband like I'm obsessed with Mike. You need to be more obsessed with your husband than you are with Jamila. Uh-huh. Honey, I wasn't alone. I had my children. What are you talking about? And I didn't spend the holiday alone, honey. You know, I saw Mike earlier that day. Uh-huh. You're sad. You know what, Mystic Queen, before I block you, I just want to let you know how fucking sad you are for you to supposedly be married, for you to supposedly have all this money, for you to supposedly be happy, that you would try to impede on my life. And now I know who it is. Now Spirit has revealed to me. Remember, y'all, I told y'all, remember when I told y'all that it's some jealous person following me around trying to mess up my holiday, and it's you. Girl, you got a lot coming to you. You got a lot coming to you. Mike is not trying to get Talia pregnant. That's a lie, honey. Sorry. Sorry, Mystic Queen. None of that is going to work. Uh-huh. No, I ain't your sis. And you going to get that work. Uh-huh. Bye. So, you see how obsessive these women are with me? You see how obsessed they are, y'all? Totally freaking obsessed with somebody else that has nothing to do with you. And this is really sad for you. Oh, honey, wait until I remove. You see that? This female with a brown tooth, she has a brown tooth. Okay, smarty girl, that may have something to do with it. The fact that one of her teeth are brown, literally, and she's got skin tags. She got mad at me and decided to be obsessed over me and decided I want to ruin her holiday. Honey, fuck a holiday. I can get over that. But now I know that beforehand, just because you exist, now I know beforehand, before every holiday, that I'm going to make sure that I have that on lock, just like I did my birthday. Every single holiday for myself, I'm going to have to protect. Y'all, you see this, Stephanie? Y'all see this? You, honey, that's no sweat off of my back, Christy. All you know what all I got to do, which was why my birthday wasn't ruined, was to do protection work and banishing work before you do anything. But see, I'm a bind you, and it's time for you to go on down where you belong, girl. Can y'all believe that? This random person, I don't even know this woman. So obviously she don't have enough going on in her own life. In her real life, she don't have nothing going on. She's upset. She's sitting up here looking at me and Mike in love. Her husband would probably never come on camera and hug and kiss her. Her husband probably would never have came on camera and walked down the street with her. That's the reality. So this random person that I have never met decided that she was jealous of me and she's supposed to be a witch. And you know what, Chrissy? I'm going to tell you something. Now I know. Now I know. Bree, we just gonna get rid of you. You're a stalker troll. You have no power. You have no power. Just to let y'all know, trolls don't have no power. They would love to have power. They don't have no power. So we'll just block that person. Yeah, exactly. Smarty girl, we got people that are doing little baby magic and they on here and they mad, but you do realize that me and Mike Mills are going to get back together. So Bree came up here and said, I'm not taking it off. Well, I don't need you to take it off, honey. It's already being reversed and sent back to you. And you got some more stuff coming with that. You know what? I'm going to tell y'all something about witchcraft. There is always an alley or an avenue or a door that you can open in witchcraft. But like I said, every single holiday is going to be protected. My birthday, my kid's birthday is going to be protected. Every holiday is going to be protected. And I'm going to remove all of that negative stuff. But you know, and so it is what it is, you know. Yeah, smarty girl. These women, but see, they don't have nothing else to do. They don't have any guidance. They don't have no guidance. And you know, I'm gonna say this to women. Women, y'all can create other stuff for women, but what at cost, like at what cost is it? What is it going to actually cost you to have that satisfaction of anything, of any of that? You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter that me and Mike was not together on the 4th of July. We're going to be together on Halloween. We're going to be together on Thanksgiving. We're going to be together on Christmas, and we're going to be together on the New Year's. So you was able to ruin the 4th of July for me and Mike, but we're going to be together for all the rest of the holidays of this year. See what I'm saying? Yeah, we are. We actually broke up because of some other stuff, which I'm just gonna tell y'all that I got a group of witches that's always constantly trying to interfere with my life. And yes, they do try to use me as advertisement, but see, I've already done the work to where you're not able to do that. And I seriously did let my guard down on the 4th of July. I kind of let my guard down. You know what I'm saying? Because he was already going to be with me for the whole day. So I didn't even have to do nothing on that. I should have done something to remove whatever you hexed and all that stuff, girl. And you know what? It's okay. And we ain't got to talk about it no more either, do we? We ain't got to talk about it no more. No, I don't send, smarty girl, I don't send nobody blessings like that. I'm a vengeful witch. I don't do that. They wanted to interfere with my life and with my relationship with this dude because of another dude that don't want to admit that and literally the person that they talking about, I talked to this person one time in 2018 for 3 months on the phone. There is nothing there. Mm-hmm. So and that's very selfish too, to expect a grown, like I'm a grown woman. I just turned 42 years old in June. I'm a grown woman. I'm not a little kid in my teens or my 20s. There is no way that I'm going to be sitting here waiting on somebody to get out of prison. I'm not going to do it. And that person that was in the chat room, that person, Mystic Queen, that y'all see all those messages from, because I know y'all going to go over the chat. That person she tried it. And you know what? You may have even made me and Mike Mills break up temporarily, but it ain't over until the fat lady sings. Okay? That's all I got to say. Because I truly am in love with that man. And it was really random. It was really random, even though I think that that was his intent. But it was really random and it was meant for us to be together. Stop trying to, and then also in the chat room, they were so upset about me and him being in love that they started talking about, oh, she's going to go back to Kansas City and da da da. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So then they began to play games and stuff and try to set up scenarios to try to get me back to Kansas City just to get me away from Mike. Y'all are going to get that work. Period. Period. Because you know what? The same thing me and Mike Mills have been saying for the past several months is that we should have hooked up years ago. Why we didn't hook up years ago? That's crazy. We've been missing out on everything that we have for about 4 or 5 years. And that's the reality of it. And I don't care if some of y'all women are like mildly attracted to him. It doesn't matter. Even if he meet up with you, even if he do whatever he do, he still is going to come back to me, period. So that's just, it is what it is. Thank you, niggas love watermelon. Yeah. All right, niggas love watermelon. That was kind of, but like I don't really like what is considered to be better. It don't get no better than that. Yeah, you know what, smarty girl, me too. I'm the same way. I have issues in life, and everybody has issues, but I'm not just gonna randomly want to see people hurting and want to see people fighting and want to break them up. I'm not gonna do that. And it don't matter if you hit the thumbs up and the thumbs down and do some kind of Morse code. I still don't want you. And I still don't want to be with you. So it don't matter. That is what I want, smarty girl. And just like the last time when we was under spiritual attack, the last time, I'm asking for y'all prayers for us to get back together. Because I miss him and he misses me, and I love him and he loves me. And right now he's mad at me because of something that I did while I was out of control. But see, can y'all pray for like his discernment on this? Because a lot of men, they don't like to see the truth when it comes to witchcraft. Bye, Bree Bree. You've been stalking me since the beginning of time. Y'all pray that we get back to normal, though. I appreciate that a lot. And y'all can see that this has happened before. If y'all go back on my videos, y'all will see me asking for prayers then. Y'all will see me saying, hey, they trying to break us up. I'm being psychically attacked. I don't understand why. Why are they trying to do this? I think it's just for their entertainment. Because I'm not even going to lie. I told Mike, I said, if you want me to leave YouTube, I will. Because I don't necessarily need YouTube to advertise my business. I don't. Even though I get a lot of clients from YouTube and Google, my website within itself has a lot of Google ranking. And I have thousands of videos on this channel. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't even have to be on here because I'm telling you, it feels like YouTube just wants that kind of fuckery and that kind of entertainment. Yeah, I wouldn't have normally done that to him. I wouldn't have came on here and said that. And I honestly feel as though like it is what it is, you know? Disgusting people though. And God will get you. Trust me. God will get you. God will. Yeah, I hope we can too because I miss him like a lot. I miss him so much right now. You know what I'm saying? And he might even be cheating on me or something. He might even be doing that, but I feel like even though he might be doing that, I feel like he still misses me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, they made him feel so bad for loving me, like literally talked about me like a dog, made him feel bad. And like I don't understand why, but this happens all the time. It does, unfortunately, especially with black people. Black people hurting other black people. It's like, so what if he's happy? So what? So, so anyway, yeah. Anyway, y'all, I have somewhat of a love and hate relationship with witchcraft too, because I'll do it. But then again, I don't like when people do it to me. But like, Y'all know that I ain't did no kind of breakup work on nobody. I ain't tried to break nobody up with nobody. I ain't tried to interfere. I ain't tried to put no love spells on nobody on YouTube. I ain't tried to do nothing like that. And Spirit kept telling me that all of these females, as soon as they knew that he was with me, they all decided to come, and it's fake. It's so fake. It's so fake. And I'm going to tell y'all something, 20 and 30-year marriages have been destroyed by women like this. It's been people that have been married for years that have been destroyed by women just like this. They really have. And you know what? If you're not an experienced practitioner, see, I'm a medium, which I hate the fact that I'm a medium because I can be affected by a spirit really, really easily. I can be. So I know for a fact that like a few days ago, I didn't even feel like myself. I felt like something else had taken over because I had fell asleep and I had went to sleep. And then I woke up and I was just in this rage. I was just angry for really no reason. Like I knew he was coming back. I knew he would be there. Like all of my senses was telling me what I knew, but I couldn't help myself. And so when you're with a medium, it is a special person. If people want to call me crazy, yeah, you can say that I'm crazy, but I can't help that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to spiritually protect the situation. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely a medium. And so is my son. My son's a medium as well. Yeah, I believe that it's a certain amount of karma that you are going to get for trying to affect other spiritual people in that way. Obviously, obviously, it was meant for me and Mike to be together, and it was not meant for us to break up. It wasn't. So even I know that. And like last night, I was like, wait a minute. Like even as I was doing shows about him, like I felt like I was somebody else. I didn't feel like I was myself. So, it just, in my opinion, it's wrong for you to do that. And this is not something that these people just started doing. They have tried to affect every aspect of my life for 4 to 5 years simply because they are jealous of me. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Goddess is not going to continue to allow y'all to hurt people. And even though Mike might have issues, he might be a little narcissistic, he might have some whatever problems that he has. I can deal with him on my own. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no sis. I don't need, oh sis, I'm gonna help. No, I don't need you to do that. Like I'd rather deal with him than deal with you and your female treachery and your jealousy and your freaking pettiness. Yeah, I know niggas love watermelon. I know. That's why I was saying, but like they got so angry, and it's like it's not our fault that y'all decided to be with people that y'all not happy with. It's not my fault that you're not happy in your relationship. Clearly, that's who I'm happy with, but it is what it is. But yeah, I agree we are compatible. And I just I just really want people to know that when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to people that are trying to fake some stuff, because there was nothing fake about, and they would actually come and say, "Oh, you and him, y'all really acting, y'all really faking this," because those are fake people. I had somebody accusing me of being fake and pretending that I love him just to make somebody else jealous or to no. That's not what was going on. But see, fake people don't understand when they looking at something real. And even if they are looking at something real, they'll want to deny it and say, oh, this is fake. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I didn't just start dealing with these demons. So all of these people are extremely victims. All of them are victims. I've had this same demon that's been stalking me for years, even before I ever met any of these people. So the fact that they even doing this, the fact that they are even allowing the, because I can see exactly what's going on. They don't even see what's going on. I've been had demons and entities trying to mess up every holiday for me. So that's why she was like, oh, I thought it was the Jehovah's Witnesses and all this and stuff. Yeah, I've had entities that have been trying to tear me down my entire life. They've been trying to tear me down my whole life. So now I know how to make every holiday my birthday. That's what I do know. I know how to make every holiday like my birthday. And just every day, period. Because that I think that it was just the fact of like all of that was happening, and literally I'm sitting there listening at these people, and it's like, but the stuff that they say is proof that they don't know what they talking about. Like they'll try to act like, oh, I got the tea. Oh, your man wants somebody else. He don't want you, and this, and that. But you just said that you believed in a lie. You just said that you believe that I love somebody else when in reality, at this moment and for the rest of my life, I'm going to love this other person. I wouldn't have gotten his name tattooed on my body if I didn't love him. So, and so that's how people are full of it. They don't know what they talking about. And that's how you can get past social media messing up your relationships with people. But like I was saying, I was pissed off about some stuff because I am not just somebody on YouTube. I'm somebody that came to YouTube to maybe speak about my issues. I've spoken about those. Not once did I ever take my issues out on anybody on YouTube ever. Even when I was a regular vlogger, I had a very healthy disposition towards my issues. So I'm not saying that certain folks don't have no issues, because they do, but the point is that I'm saying that I am not just somebody from YouTube. I'm a real person. And I have real love in my life. I don't have all this fake stuff to where I'm going to sit up here. There would be no way that I would feel the need. I'm going to be focused on my relationship. I'm going to be focused on my life. I'm going to be focused on my family. I'm not going to be focused on somebody else. So if you have a life, then actually prove it and stop coming on here and being focused on other people, because I can pick up on y'all rituals. I could pick up on y'all rituals that night that y'all was doing it. And you know what? I'm asking the spirits to not allow people like this to do no kind of spiritual work. And see, I think what they do is they go and they get other people involved. They say, okay, well, this person's magic ain't working against the relationship. So then we're going to have to pull this person in. And somebody is definitely paying somebody to do this. And I'm going to tell you something. You are going to get that freaking work for doing what you're doing. Period. So that's really how I feel about the situation at this point. And y'all pray for me and Mike because we're still under spiritual attack, obviously. Even though they're not necessarily doing it online, they behind the scenes doing spiritual attacks. And y'all hex already been broken. When I broke my glass ashtray the other day, that was the sacrifice. So y'all hex that y'all did, my spirits already broke that hex. Now y'all just being assholes and spiritually attacking people. And if you don't want me to hold on to my relationship and you feel some type of way and you got that tea, then show me some proof then that he's cheating on me and that he's with another woman. Prove to me that he's with another woman then. And that he's not sitting at home thinking about me. Prove to me that he's with somebody else then. Prove to me that he's happy with somebody else. If you're not able to do that, I don't even want to hear it. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I'll see y'all later.